Good afternoon or good evening, Your Honor, and good evening everybody in the court. Like he said, we are here discussing the charges on Mr. ImLILScanny because, as the viewers don't know yet, it was discovered that ImLILScanny was using X-ray in the scavenger hunt tournament. Now, as you'll see today, I want you all to realize that we have physical proof. The evidence will be shown in court today and / on stream. I hope you guys, or I hope you, Your Honor, make the correct choice. I am looking for the revoking of the seed cup that he won and for it to be rewarded to Mr. Domnatoire, who came second. I'm looking for him to return the $100 that he won from the case, or from the $100 that he won to the server. I'm also looking for him to return your items that you gave him as a bonus reward for winning the competition. I'm also looking for him to pay out the proper rankings for like everybody that got robbed. So I'd like him to pay $100 to Dom, who came in first, $50 to myself, who came second, and $25 to Lauren, who would then come third. I rest my opening statements.
Yeah, I don't think that's your case.
No.
Okay.
Well, he kind of did.
Alright, Scanny, you can go ahead with your opening statement.
Yeah. Good evening, Your Honor.
Please continue with your opening statement.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully, y'all are having a great and wonderful Friday afternoon, evening, whatever it is, where you're at. But I will admit, I did use the X-ray. I will admit that. But in all serious cases, how much did the X-ray linger to me winning? Everything that I got was from hard work, dedication, and just being a better scavenger and looking in the right places. Yes, I may have used it to get a little bit of iron, and it did go towards some of the
Objection, spontaneous utterance. He just ratted on himself.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I know that court term.
Well, I know I did do it, but how much was it going to affect the scavenger hunt? Because Dom
this is
still
just opening statements. We're not.
Yeah, this is
asking
opening
questions
statements.
or
Yep.
anything.
Okay.
Dom still had one more item to go. Mr. Surgical 8 had 2 items to go. Floop-de-Loo had like 45. So, I just think that it's not a rightful punishment for me to be dealt that much negativity. I mean, I will, if Your Honor agrees with it, I will give back the championship cup.
This is opening statements.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
supposed
I
to
know.
This is opening
why you're
statements.
You're not. You're not supposed
Yeah, you're like going
Fine,
off
man.
on a whole thing.
to. Yeah.
Give a shit about opening statements. I'm just playing by the heart.
Do not stand on the balcony.
But, okay, fine. If we're going opening statements, I just hope that everyone in the courtroom doesn't see me as the bad guy, and hopefully we can live on from this.
How do you plead?
But what do you mean?
Oh my
Guilty
god.
or not guilty?
Well, before you answer that, if you plead guilty, it'd be a lesser charge. But like, that's just because you like confess to like you did wrong. But like, if you don't think you really did anything wrong, you don't plead not guilty.
I don't think I did anything wrong because
So you plead not
So
guilty.
you're
not
not
guilty.
I plead not guilty.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though I know I did it, but I just don't think.
Shut the fuck up, Scanny.
Okay, you know what? All right.
You're
Okay,
digging yourself.
I rest my case.
That's not your case. Oh my god.
Okay. Just go on, Corey.
Oh my god.
All right. I'll guess we'll start. Just kind of bring up the evidence that you have to go against him.
All right. So you can either turn your attention to my stream or you've seen it before. So I do want to show chat. This is Exhibit A. Chat. Scanny using X-ray, as you just saw right there. Real quickly, if we rewind it back, Scanny goes into his settings, goes to Options, Resource Pack, slides the X-ray up on top, and then after so, proceeds to shush the audience, telling them not to snitch. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Again, he does the same thing, goes to X-ray, shushes the audience. Then he proceeds to look around. He mines a silverfish block, which, not sure what you were doing there. Then he goes down, instantly spots the iron, and starts to collect it. Now, the iron was used for... What did you use it again for, Scan?
If I will pipe in the scavenger hunt,
Oh,
there
this
was
is fucking bullshit.
at least the crossbow needed it. I think some other items probably needed some iron too.
Yeah, so he needed a couple things. This is where he actually gets the iron. And if we go to the next one, this was where he turns it on to find a spider. Mind you, chat, this was him streaming the evidence. He put it out there against himself. Again, we go in, move the X-ray back up. He thinks about it for a second too, but then pulls the trigger. This here, he only looking for spiders. He doesn't find any, but I think that's proof enough that he was in X-ray.
Your Honor, since you were basically the how do you
The
say
game
it?
operator.
The game operator. Do you have a book of rules for the scavenger hunt?
There is no book of rules.
But what was any of those rules saying you could not use X-ray?
No.
So technically, what you're saying is it's not cheating to use X-ray.
I'm not saying that.
But what are you saying then?
I'm the judge.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be arguing with him.
Yeah.
But he's the game operator.
I can't give you, like, opinions. I can state facts. I can't give you an opinion.
My chat brings up a good point that Corey, the game operator, did bring up some rules. Would you be able to share the rules if you remember them, Corey, on what the rules were for the scavenger hunt?
I believe all I said for the scavenger hunt was no killing other people, no being, like, excessively greedy, and then just kind of rules on how to fill in your thing.
So could you know what, Skinny, if you'd take a seat for a minute, I would like to call Judge Spilled Puddle to the stand, please. So, Mr. Spilled Puddle, as you just stated the rules, you went over things how, like, you can't kill, you can't be over greedy or anything like that. But couldn't you consider X-Ray being over greedy? He's not even willing to put in the work, the time, to dig for the resources. He wants them now. He needs them this very second, thus sparking the use of X-Ray. Wouldn't you think so? Because now you're not the judge here. Now you're a witness. And Skinny, you'll get your chance to cross-examine him in a second.
Yes. Okay, so while I will say I don't think it was necessarily greedy, I do think it went against the spirit of the challenge. There's a lot of rules I didn't say, but I feel like they're just kind of implied. Like, no, using commands to give you items, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just kind of implied. Everyone knows it. I don't need to go over it.
All right. Well, I rest my case here. Scanny, you get your chance to... Or no further questions. Sorry, not rest my case.
Okay.
You get to cross-examine now, Skanks.
Man. Okay. Mr. Spillpuddle,
Yes.
as we just went over with Mr. Surgical 8 here, there was no rule against X-raying, correct?
Correct?
But you don't see it as greediness.
No, I don't see it as greediness, necessarily.
What you said before, that it's common sense. Maybe it's not so common sense to the fellow I who has a IQ of -2.
To be honest, I don't think ignorance is an excuse.
Ignorance, how should you say that?
Ignorance in the terms of someone who has -2 IQ.
in all seriousness, it is technically not cheating in the rules of the scavenger hunt to use X-ray.
Was that a yes or no question? You should probably clarify that.
Yeah, it's a yes or no question.
No.
I rest my case.
No further questions. Not your case isn't over yet.
Yeah.
I admit the
Okay.
same. You're right. You're right. I missed the same thing.
All right. I think you can also get Scanny on stand if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Or so.
Your Honor, I would like to call Mr. Little Scanny to the stand, please.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Scanny, if you remember correctly, you stated in my YouTube comments after I posted about the scavenger hunt how there was a dynasty starting. How you were super proud to go back to back, correct?
Correct.
Now, Corey did say not to be too over greedy, but I feel like that might be a reason to be greedy, is to build your dynasty. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Scanny?
I do not.
Really? Why wouldn't you say that?
Can I ask him a question, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Yeah. He asked. No.
If you were to go back to back, winning 2 cups, 2 banners, wouldn't you feel ecstatic, confident, your ego boosted a little bit, and wouldn't you type in someone's comment that when they posted a video like, "Oh my God, let's go"?
Of course.
Exactly. That's really not greediness. That's just you're super stoked and super excited.
I'm going to bring up a point that I think might fit this very well, Corey.
Okay.
In the MLB, Major League Baseball, the Houston Astros, in I believe 2019, they won the World Series. But they did it in a cheating manner. Mm-hmm. Somebody would spy on the catcher who would throw down the sign, and they would relay that to the dugout, who would bang on garbage cans saying, "Hey, this is what's coming." And they came up with a code. 1 bang for fastball, 2 for off speed, whatever it was, I don't know. But it's not written in the rules that you can't bang on garbage cans, right? I can't say I've ever seen that in the rules of baseball. But even then, the players did somehow get suspended. They got fined. A lot of issues came from that. But it never said you couldn't bang on garbage cans. Wouldn't you agree with that, Scan, that it doesn't say you can bang on garbage cans?
I'm gonna be real right here. I actually didn't know they got fined. I thought it was just the entire organization got like a warning or something.
No, players got fined, they got suspended, all sorts of punishments rolled out. But either way, thus being stated, I don't think, just because it wasn't written, that there can't be a repercussion for it. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Danny, do you want to bring Blake to the stand if you want to?
Obviously you can tell the true story, but I do remember Mr. Surgical 8 saying that
I feel like I should be up here right now.
Mr. Surgical 8.
Yes.
There he is.
Did you or did you not actually take some items out of someone's chest?
I did not. I stated if I could. Rookie was actually in my chat. He said that Corey said you couldn't, so then I didn't. That opportunity got shut down. Sure, tempted. Yeah, you could say that.
Now, obviously, there was a rule towards that.
Mm-hmm.
And if there was no rule, you would have done it, correct?
Of course.
Now, there was no rule saying that X-ray was not allowed, correct?
Correct.
And by the temptations by me, I did it. So technically, that does not make it a bad thing.
Well, I don't know. Because if you remember in that same stream, I actually thought about using X-ray as well. But, as you guys will know, I did not.
Why did you not use X-ray?
Because I figured it would be wrong, and I feel like it would go against the spirit of the competition.
I get that. But there's no rule towards it. Hence why you did not steal anything out of out of Dom's chest, out of my chest, out of Lauren's chest. There was a rule towards that. However, there was no rule towards X-raying. Yes, you may not want to use it, but if there's no rule, it stands. Correct?
I don't know how to answer that question. I wouldn't say it stands.
You are free to go, Mr. Surgical 8.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry for the terrible question, Your Honor.
Overruled. I guess, does anyone have anything else to say right now before we go into closing statements?
No, I think that is it.
Gainey, are you ready to go into closing statements?
I am ready.
All right, Blake, you can start us off with closing statements.
All right. So, again, everybody, I would like to say thank you for coming to the trial. I know it is a tough weight to handle on our server. I hate that I had to come to this. I think everything I've mentioned that we are looking for is reasonable, and I think it is just. And I think it will get across the message of not using outside sources in events. If need be, I would like to move forward with the motion to make it a rule not to use X-ray in the server. But yeah, to everybody in the court, Your Honor, I can finally actually say it. I rest my case.
Almost said it wrong again. But
I was
thank
reading
you.
chat. I read statement. Then.
All right, Scanny, you can give your closing statement.
Hello, everyone. Thank
Hello.
you for listening to my horrible...
Whoa.
God damn it. Thank you for listening to my horrible speaking skills to the public. I just hope that you guys still love me for who I am. And no matter what happens, we are still going to be bestest of friends, no matter what happens. But I just hope if there is a punishment, if there isn't a punishment, we can move forward with this. And I will say I will agree with Surgical 8's statement with the no X-ray from now on. But whatever the case may be, I just hope that we can go forward from this and look on it as a funny memory and forever laugh on it.
I agree.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Okay. I guess I'm kind of like the jury and the judge here, so...
I rest
Yeah.
cases too.
What?
What?
I'm here too. I rest case. Wait, couldn't I be the jury since I'm the one that had to hear both of you and I didn't say anything?
The jury is
you
multiple
might-
people. We've waived our We've waived our right to a jury.
Yeah. It's just up to the judge, really.
Yeah.
Don't mess us up.
Judge Judy style.
Well, I think I have reached my verdict. Mr. Scanlon, even though it was not stated in the rules, no X-raying, I think it clearly went against the spirit of the challenge, and it gave you an opportunity that the other people did not have to reach first place. So in that case, I do find you guilty.
The gavel. Guilty to my punishment, or
So
Usually
I will
read
say
the-
the punishments are that yet he will have to pay Dom, you, and Lauren the correct amount of if they
Okay.
won. So Dom gets 100, you'll get 50, Lauren will get 25.
yeah?
I'm not feeling as strict. You said 100 to the server,
Yeah, like the 100 that he won
Okay.
back to the server.
so I'm not feeling that strict. I think you should only pay like 50 to the
Okay.
server.
Okay.
You will have to give me back the items I gave to you as reward. You will also have to give back the trophy and the banner.
Will the
To
trophy
Dom.
then? Okay.
Or to Dom, yes.
Yep.
As he is the rightful winner of that competition. And we will put it into new effect that X-ray is no longer allowed on the server.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Honor. And
Thank you.
not congratulations, but good case.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh wait, I was going to do this.
What are you doing?
Nice.